everyone. Good morning and welcome on in. The Adventure Network presents a special breaking news of the Wholesome Direct. How are y'all doing this morning? Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Good morning to Titanic and Riv. Good morning to James LeJewel and Cog. A good morning to Kagan and Azulio. And a good morning to No as well. Welcome on in, everybody. In a good time zone to those who are not currently in the morning time. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome in. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Games with Joel. You should probably take it easy today. You probably should take it easy today. You tend to have a lower temperature in the mornings when you're feeling better, but it might go back up. I mean, give your body rest. Streams will wait. Give your body rest. It's worth it. Because if you try to stream when you're sick, trust me, it doesn't go well. Welcome on in, Mer. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Good Saturday. So far, my Saturday has been good. Been up since about 4 to 7. Spent an hour cooking already this morning, getting our D&D feast ready, and then dove into Dune for a little bit. Worked a little bit more on the guild base. Which, if you want, I can give you all a tour of the guild base when we're done with the Wholesome Direct. But then I gotta log off and go do more cooking. It's gonna be a busy day today for Crafty, but we can take a little break to do the Wholesome Direct today. We can do a little break for the Wholesome Direct. I'm excited about this. Rest, what's that? Yeah, I know that feeling, no. That has been me for the past couple of weeks, seriously. It has just been non-stop, busy. But you know what? It's summer, that happens. I often say I would rather be busy than bored, and I'm certainly not bored. Rather be busy than bored. I'm certainly not bored. Sorry there is no 3D avatar today, but it's very high likelihood that I'm going to have a Zero Wolf sitting next to me, and I don't want to mess around with the 3D avatar today. No, I'm excited. This should be a fun, wholesome direct. I expect that my wish list is going to grow 3 sizes like it usually does. I am honestly very intrigued too by this year's Wholesome Direct teaser image. I am actually very intrigued by this year's Wholesome Direct teaser image. We can go ahead and look at it, because that is very obviously a reference to Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind there. Like, straight up, that is very obviously a reference to Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind. There is no getting around that, which makes me very curious what game is going to be featured. Very curious, because usually these teaser images are like a quick, I just don't like the video, they give you a quick kind of like looky-loo into what the games are going to be during the direct. So I don't know, I'm curious. I mean, we've got a tree and a globe, which looks like PlayStation symbols around it, which makes me interested. We've got the Nausicaa reference. We've got whatever these guys are. They look like banana cats. I don't know. It's going to be a good direct regardless. And after the direct, I will give you all the full list of games that were shown with all links to the Steam pages and all that fun stuff. Oh, hold on. So in Turbo, I have my first major die-off. I end up with 90 beeves. So that's not too bad. With 6? Wow. See, I'm kind of a jerk, Riv, and when I know that is going to happen, I'll send half my beavers into a, I will send half of my beavers into a, another district called Perdition. Or, no, not Perdition, Purgatory. And I'll just kind of, oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. It happens, Riv. I mean, that's part and parcel for playing Timberborn. And I'm missing my still suit. I'm naked. So, I mean, I can put the still suit on. We can put the still suit back on. It's just not very appropriate for Wholesome Direct today. We can certainly put it back on. But I'd rather be naked today for the Wholesome Direct. It seems more appropriate. And also, welcome on in, White Wolf. Welcome in. How are you doing? Naked is best. I agree. I mean, nothing against furries who put clothes on their avatars. That's something that my brain has never quite wrapped itself around, is putting clothes on fur. Like, I would just think that would be very, very uncomfortable. You just erase for the Wholesome Direct. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair. Naki's is better. Naki's is better in general. Well, yeah. Like, clothing for covering the naughty bits. But even on female furry avatars, like, if you look at Animal Anatomy, they don't have boobs anyway. So, I don't know. It's a silly thing. And also, welcome on in, Sunny at Sunset. Welcome in. You came in on a very interesting conversation discussing clothing on furry characters. Yeah, most of my furry characters are naked too. Like, I'll accessorize with clothing every once in a while, but I think if, like, I was furry in real life and that was a thing, I'd be just wearing my fur most of the time. Papa's be furry guys sending me, yeah. Well, it's one of those things of, it's like when you put clothing on your pets, like, they don't like it. Like, clothing on pets, they don't like it, so why? I don't know, today should be a good day. This hopefully will be a very nice, wholesome direct. And yes, I am going to be refreshing the page every once in a while. Well, yeah, exactly, Sonny. I'm definitely in that time of the year, summertime, that, like, I am allergic to most clothing. I certainly don't wear socks for the next 6 months unless I have to. Today is going to be a good day to die. Gets out the bat lift. I knew someone once that had a bat lift, and they actually knew how to use it. It was impressive. Actually, quite impressive that they knew how to use the bat lift. Red Blue Glider. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, which makes me think there's going to be some Switch or Switch 2 announcements in here. I already know a couple of the things that are going to be in this because they've been early drops, and I'm very excited about them. Well, that is true. The not stabbing yourself part is the hard part, though. Is it a new patch within the last 10 minutes, Mur? Because I've already been on Dune Awakening this morning. Let me pull Steam back up, because yeah, I actually just logged out of Dune before we started the Wholesome Direct, because I've been up since about 7. So I might have already downloaded that patch. I popped on to Dune after I got done with my cooking this morning. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how the remaster is, Games with Jewel, because I have that game on the 3DS, both of them actually. But that's the nice thing about the Switch version, that the Switch version has both of them, I believe, on cart. Oh no, that's right. Bravely Default's one of those game key cards, isn't it? I'll have to pick your brain on that later, what you think about the game key card thing. Have to pick your brain on that later. But no, Bravely Default is such a good game. Okay, you got it on the eShop. Cool. Yeah, Bravely Default is a really fun game. It's got a very interesting combat system where you can push your luck, kind of, and that isn't necessarily a good thing. But it's fun! I ain't up on the jumble, but I found a neat canyon. I set a base up for pylons in 3. Nice White Wolf. Yeah, we're still on Canis Major, Jakarutu. We're still in Canis Major Jakarutu and enjoying the heck out of it. From what Nintendo themselves have said, Argon, is the game key cards are resellable. What they have said is that the game key cards are resellable. So that is a question. Because I believe... Yeah, I still haven't got my Frame Blade White Wolf. I don't know if that's going to be like a schematic. I did get the Terrarium of Muad'Dib, though. But yeah, the way that Nintendo has explained it, Argon, is that the game key cards will function the same way as if you have a normal Switch cart, where they are resellable. You're just required to have the cart in the system when you play the game, even though the game isn't actually on the cart. It's under custom. Oh, it's a skin. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize it was a skin. I thought it was an actual knife. Not that it matters. I've got Khalif's drinker right now. Yeah, exactly, Games with Jewel. But yeah, the carts are, the game key cards, as far as Nintendo has said, are resaleable. So you can sell them, and then you just won't have access to the game after you do stuff. That's a long bad tide, Riv. Have fun with that. Have fun with that, my friend. Yep, Firewing. This is not a normal thing for me, and we're not going to be on long. We're going to watch the Wholesome Direct. We might hang around for a little bit after that. Unfortunately, I don't have too much time to stream today beyond the Wholesome Direct, because I've got a D&D feast to prepare, and I need a shower. But simply, I have a D&D feast to make, and I need a shower. I need to keep the Mr. Woof Woof on task, because he's got to write notes, because he's running game tonight. Have fun, dear. I know. Just like giving you crap, because it's fun. Oh. Yeah, I'm excited. This should be fun. Yeah, that's gonna be rough, Riv. Are you playing Iron Teeth or the Folktales? Oh, those are adorable, Winterwolf. Those are adorable. One of these days I'll get around to commissioning new and more emotes. I'm still working off my first set. Iron Teeth. See, I like the Folktales. You like your mecha beavers, I like my natural beavers. Yeah, but zip lines, Riv. Zip lines. Zip lines are so fun. But zip lines. Zip lines. Oh, heck. Fun. Too much fun, Riv. Too much fun. But yeah, so what we'll do, Chaz, we'll watch the Wholesome Direct. We'll talk about Wholesome Direct. And then if you want to see the guild base in progress of Dune Awakening, I can show you the guild base, but then I'm going to have to log off and go do adulting stuff. Yeah. Well, and that's my thing too, Games of Julius. I do want a set of emotes that are all from, like, the same artist. And I still need to get, like, animated emotes and stuff. The thing is, emotes are expensive. And I'm one of those people that would rather spend money that actually improves the stream, like better tech and stuff like that. Emotes are kind of a secondary thing for me. Because I want to be able to put on a good show more than you have cool emotes. Well, I'm much more on the tech side than the show side. It's probably detrimental to me, but whatever. I'll get good at this streaming thing someday. Probably the day that I retire from streaming. Oh, nice. And what email did you get, Firewing? Did Twitch email you to say I was online or what? Or an email reminding you about the Wholesome Direct. But yeah. So we're going to watch Wholesome Direct, friends. We'll chit-chat about it. And then after, probably tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get to it today because I've got a very, very busy day today. I'll post the list of all of the games and their appropriate Steam pages in Discord. I do believe, well, I will try to throw out the links as quickly as I can in chat. But that can get dicey. That can get a little bit dicey sometimes when I'm trying to watch the show and type things out at the same time. Yep, it came out on Thursday, Firewing. Came out on June 5th. It is already in a lot of people's hot little hands. Not mine. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to volunteer you that you were doing it, Roy, but I have a feeling that you were going to do it anyway. You are a very, very sweet bean, and that's much appreciated. Because it certainly helps me out. Certainly do help me out when you do that. But yeah, I'll be linking you all to the Wholesome Games page because they list them all out for me. The whole notion they can brick your console on a whim has me going, nah. You have an Xbox or a PlayStation, White Wolf? Because they can do that to you, too. It's not just Nintendo that can do that. All of the systems that go online can. They can brick it. PS3's got online capabilities. They can brick it. I don't know if they can brick it now because the P3 store, I think, is closed, but they could. Yeah, and the Switch 1. Like, that's one of the things that a whole bunch of people are listing as a reason to not get the Switch 2, and it's like, oh, okay, well, you have an Xbox, right? Well, yeah, they can brick that. You have a PlayStation? Yeah. You have a P5? Yeah, they can brick it. Switch 1? They can brick it. PC? Epic Games can brick it. If you run anything through Epic, they can pull the games from your library anytime they want. So it's like, okay, I mean... That's a reason. That's a reason. I get it. But Steam isn't even the safest place because at least with Steam though, once you've bought something, you get to keep it. And Good Old Games and Humble Bundle tend to be the DRM free stuff, but yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the way I feel too, Riv. But even the free stuff, they can take it away at any time they want to. I had that happen to someone I knew. They took away his entire Epic library because his account got hacked, and he reported it as a hacked account, so they wiped the account instead of giving it back to him, and he lost everything, all the free games that he had. So even the free stuff isn't safe, but it's free, so who cares? Brick it basically means it ceases functioning, Firewing. It just stops working. Yes, Azalea, but we're not going to focus on that. We're not going to focus on it. Because we have better things to focus on today, like the Wholesome Direct. I'm very excited about it. There's going to be lots of good games showed, and I am very much looking forward to it. My wish list is not looking forward to it, but I certainly am. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you really want to get into it, Azulio, and this is the last thing I'm going to say on it, companies have been anti-consumer since the 50s. So it's not anything new. It sucks, but it's not anything new. And that's true. Steam does have the database that lets you tweak stuff, which is awesome. Yeah. It's not getting worse, Riv. It's just getting more in the public eye. Yeah. It's not so much that it's getting worse. It's that it's more noticeable now. It's just like everyone is freaking out about AI right now. AI has been in the industry for the last decade. It's not new. It's just now in the public eye. Yeah, exactly, Angel. Whole squeaky wheel gets the oil thing. Whatever. I am choosing to not dwell on the negativity of things like that. I'm just going to enjoy my life the best that I can. Because that's all we really can do. That's all we really can do. And right now, my viewpoint on the Switch 2 is that I'm waiting until either a special edition comes out or they have more games that I want that are only going to be on the Switch 2. Because right now, pretty much everything that's on Switch 2 I can get on other systems, like Steam. So I don't have a reason to get it yet. I will someday, but just not right now. You and me both, Games with Jewel. You and me both. Because there's still people talking about how Switch games are going to be $90. And no, they're not. There is no Switch game right now that is $90. That was one person starting a rumor because they didn't convert from euros to USD correctly. But there's still people talking about that. You'll notice that the first thing I did when I pulled up the Wholesome Direct is I turned off the chat. Because even the chat of the Wholesome Direct isn't safe. Even the chat of the Wholesome Direct isn't safe. Yeah. Which game? Which game, Games with Jewel? Because I'm not including taxes and all that, because taxes vary depending on where you're at in the world. But yeah, I haven't even heard of one game that was, and I'm curious which it is. Price based on manufacturers. This is exclusive to Nintendo. Well, it is. It is. And I mean, we can get into a whole bunch of behind the scenes stuff with Nintendo and the game cards and why they're doing the game key card thing. And I mean, I don't like it because I'm a physical collector, but the business major and person that has taken business classes in the past understands why they're doing from a business sense. It's all about cutting costs, and we are very much moving towards a digital society. It's already happened with music and movies. Now, the funny thing is there's a backswing now, is that now music is starting to come back out on DVDs and, not DVD, CDs, and all that stuff. So it's a cycle. We're just in the digital part of the cycle. It'll come back to physical at some point. And I mean, no one bats an eye at buying all of their games on Steam digitally, so the handheld consoles is just kind of, they're at the tail end of the digital age. Us physical collectors don't like it, but on the same note, I get it from a business standpoint. Oh, yeah, that's a big game. That's a big game, though, Games with Jewel, because I believe they're including the DLC and stuff with that, too. Yeah, that's a Bandai Namco game, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and here's the thing, too, is that even that's not true. Even that's not true, Games with Jewel, because I just pulled up the pre-order for that Demon X Machina Titanic Scion thing, and the base game is $70. It's the collector's edition that's $100. Yeah, that's not even true. That game isn't even what you said it is. That one's not even $90. I just pulled up Marvelous's website, and I was wrong. It's not Bandai, it's Marvelous. And that one, the standard edition, is $70. It's the limited edition that's $90. So it's not even, that's not even true. Yep. See, that would be why. That'd be why, Games with Jewel. But yeah, I don't do limited editions and stuff like that. I'm not... Most of the time, the goodies that come with those limited editions, I just don't care about. No, so welcome on in, Parker. Welcome in. Is it possible to download a game from a site and burn your own disc? Yes and no. Excuse me. Yes and no, Firewing. That's a very nuanced question. And there's a lot of factors that go into being able to do that. However, if you are downloading a game from a website and burning your own disc, it better be a legal website or it better be abandonware, because we do not discuss piracy here. And like I said, Azulio, I agree with you, but we're not going to go down that road. I have one limited edition of Valkyrie Chronicles 4. I think I have a couple limited editions. I think I have the limited edition of Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 back from the PlayStation 2 days. But that was because I pre-ordered it and it was the same price as the base edition. I also have the limited edition of Small Town Hero or something like that. Because again, the limited edition was the same price as the regular edition. So it's like, why wouldn't I get the limited edition? Like, if the limited edition and the standard edition are the same price, I'm gonna get the limited edition. I think that's what I did with Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. I got the Steelbook because it was the same price as the normal one. Yeah, and I totally get that, Parker. I almost did that for the Fuga trilogy, but I looked at the extras in the Fuga trilogy and I'm like, do I really need any of this? Like, what am I gonna do with all of this stuff that comes with it? And it was quite a bit more expensive than getting just the games. So I ended up just getting the games. Also, because they're coming from Japan, the import on the limited edition was very, very expensive. So I went for standard. Which those should be coming any day now. My 3 copies of Fuga 1, 2, and 3 should be coming any day now. Yeah, so welcome on in, JD. Welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm excited. Wholesome Direct should be good today. Hopefully we'll see some good stuff. I think I have a feeling I know a couple of the games that are going to be in here, which is really cool. It's gonna be really, really cool. And then this is kind of the appetizer for next week, because next week is the Steam Next Fest. So that's going to be nice and fun too. I don't know how many demos we're going to do on stream. We might do 1 demo day, but I'm not going to go all in. I'll play my demos off stream and then y'all have to watch them on YouTube because my schedule has been scuffed enough the last 2 weeks. It's been so scuffed the last 2 weeks. Ooh, are you having some tea there, JD? Share, please. Peppermint tea is one of my favorites. I love peppermint tea. Yeah. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, Games with Jewel. Nothing wrong with that. I used to be a lot more into collector's editions and stuff. And then I got my own house and realized that space is a premium. Once I got my own place and realized that space is a premium, little trinkets and stuff like that were like, I don't need this. my house is already full of all kinds of junk and stuff and junk and stuff. But that's okay. 10 minutes, chat. 10 minutes. Yeah, and that's, I think, the other reason why I've stopped doing limited edition stuff is that a lot of the stuff that comes with it isn't really worth it anymore because it's cheap. Like, I remember the days where, like, you get, like, a cloth map and a wall scroll and all this other cool stuff, and now they just send you, like, cheap plastic stuff. Although I will admit, the limited edition, or the special edition for Fuga was really cool. It was like a die-cast Tanaris. Oh, well. Well, yeah. Well, says the person who got the Dune Ultimate Edition. It depends on what it is. It depends on what the in-game stuff is. It really does depend on what the in-game stuff is. Oh boy. Well, put them on low rations. Put them on low rations, Riv, and you have to send them to purgatory. Sacrifice of the few for the many. It's actually what I usually do, Riv, is I start sacrificing the adults. Like, I sacrifice the ones that are, like, really old. Oh, so welcome on in, Melina. Welcome in. Out of context, that statement is really disturbing. Like, oh yeah, I just sacrifice all the old beavers. I saved up corn to keep around for just... That's smart, Riv. That's smart. Ooh, and how was it, Parker? How was it? I have not had a chance to try that demo because... Three words. Well, 3 names. Final Fantasy XIV, Fantasy Life I, Dune Awakening. This is where all of my time has been going this last week. And then having to adult, because I don't want to adult. Hey, welcome on in, Matt. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? It was not enough. Yeah, I get that. I can see four-person being better. Fair, fair. All right, so we've got 7 minutes before the pre-show begins, chat. Just so you know, when the timer hits 3 minutes, I'm going to run an ad so we don't get ads during the Wholesome Direct. So I usually don't run ads that close together, but I want to clear us for ads during the Wholesome Direct. So when it says premieres in 3 minutes, I am going to run a quick ad break, just so we don't get ads for an hour. And then we won't get interrupted during the Wholesome Direct, so this should be fun. At the Vows and Violet and Switch You. How'd they go? How'd they go, Games with Jewel? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I heard about that, Melina. I heard. I heard. No one wants to adult. No one does want to adult a little bit of trouble. Particularly with when you've got some really good, entertaining games to play. Like, I will admit, Fantasy Life and Dune Awakening have just been balm for my soul, to be honest. Those two games have been a balm for my soul the past couple of days. No joke. My hiccups are even a slow down at all. Yeah. I've watched a couple of videos, Games with Jewel, where they were doing like a side-by-side comparison, and it's hard for me to tell a difference because my eyes are terrible. Oh, that's awesome though, a little bit of trouble. That game is so fun. Has he got you on Power Wash Sim yet? Because if you like Goblin Cleanup, you'll probably like Power Wash Sim too. There's less traps. Oh, if you like Goblin Cleanup, a little bit of trouble, you'll probably like Power Wash Sim too. It sounds really silly because you're power washing things, but there's something so cathartic about it. So cathartic playing that game. What is this? To answer your question, Matt, this is the Wholesome Direct. This is a yearly show that happens, held by the Wholesome Games peeps. And what it is, it's a showcase, kind of like the Summer Games show and stuff like that, where they show a whole bunch of trailers, but the Wholesome Direct specifically focuses on mostly wholesome games. So you'll see a lot of like farming sims, slow life sims, building sims, management sims, stuff like that. You'll see that on this. Some of my favorite games have actually come from the Wholesome Direct. And they're good too, because they also will branch into games that are wholesome, but not as wholesome as you think they are. And that's cool. It's a fun showcase. We watch it every year. Although I didn't really advertise it much this year because I've just been so busy, I am an official co-streamer for them. And I think this is the 4th year I've been an official co-streamer for them, which is really cool. They're good people. They're really nice too. They're very, very, very nice people. And they're fun to work with too. They're very low pressure, let's just kind of jive. I haven't watched this. Yeah, we watch this every year. We've watched this every year for the last couple of years, and they'll do a wholesome snack every once in a while, which is basically just a shorter version of the direct. It's usually like 10-15 minutes, where this one I believe is an hour. Yes, exactly. Exactly, JD. I like a lot of the games that come out of here. I mean, some of my favorites are like Snacko, Wandering Village. I'm pretty sure they're going to show a trailer for Little Nemo here, which would be awesome if they did. Because I've been waiting for that game for a couple of years. I kickstarted that one. The dev is an absolute sweetie. He was so nice. Working with him was nice. And yes, I do have my snack and coffee. Not water, but coffee. Everyone heard or seen of? I've heard of it. Firewing. It's the money laundering game. Got so many farming sims. Yeah, you and me both, JD. You and me both. Some of which I've barely touched. Like, I've barely touched Sunhaven, and I really want to sink my teeth into that one, but that's going to take over my life. Like many games do. But yeah, I have Sunhaven. I want to get Lightyear Frontier. I have Scrapknot. Scrapknot is more of a survival game than it is a farming sim, though, although there is farming in it. I have over 50 hours in it right now. It's really chillin' zen. Yeah, I know, Kagan. I've just got too many other games. Just too many games in general, to be honest. But you know how that goes. You know how that goes. Is the craziness. Oh, shoot. I didn't run my ad. All right. Crap. All right. Well, I'm going to run a quick ad chat. The pre-show is going to be starting in a couple of minutes. So we'll be back after these ads because I don't want you having ads during the show. We'll be back. This is what I get. I get for not paying attention. There you go. Go ahead and pause Purple Cat. Premiere will begin shortly. It better. Yes, after these messages, we'll be right back. I need to restart Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dark. Ooh. I need to start those because I have both of them, Games with Jewel. I have Labyrinth and the other one too. I have both of those games. What is it? Labyrinth of Galaria? I managed to snag a copy of both of them. Yeah, I know, FXP. Not getting ads is nice. Yeah, there's two of them. There's two of them, Games with Jewel. I think it's Labyrinth of Galaria. Can't spell it right. There you go. Yeah, Labyrinth of Galaria, the Moon Society. It is not a direct sequel, but it's in the same world-ish.
It's nice to meet you. I'm gonna be working here starting today. The lantern? Is that what that is?
Same idea as the first one.
Being human. As you gain more experience underground, you'll be able to defeat even strong.
Oh yeah, nope. There's two of them. There's Labyrinth of Refrain and Labyrinth of Galaria, and that's the Wholesome Direct. Not that it's really doing much. It's just gonna sit here and do a countdown. But yeah, I managed to get both of them. I managed to get both of them for the Switch for a pretty decent price too. But yeah, if it's an Atlas game or a Nippon Ichi software, NIS software, I'm gonna grab it. It's unsupported on Switch too. Yeah. For now, Games with Jewel. Exactly, Melina. Exactly. Gotcha. Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. Why couldn't they have given me that gift for my background? That's adorable. Look at that. Full screen. Oh, I can't wait. Now the squeam begins. Chat. eShop tells me that. Interesting. Well, I mean, hopefully you still have your Switch 1. Hopefully you still have your Switch 1 Games with Jewel so you can still play it. Otherwise, you can get it on Steam. And it does go on sale on Steam pretty frequently. And I know that they're still working on the backwards compatibility stuff, so it might be backwards compatible at some point. Yeah, I did too. And that's another thing too, is that Zero and I are not going to be offloading our Switches. One, I have a special edition one, and that's not going anywhere. And we're not getting rid of any of our Switches. That would be silly. Maybe someday we'll downsize one of them, but for now, that's no. Maybe someday we'll downsize and get rid of one of them, but for now, that's a no. In a good way or a bad way? Woo! I do need an emo like that, Winter Wolf. I do need one. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna survive, Riv. You might want to start the purgatory run. But yeah, Roy, are you dead inside because of stuff you want, or dead inside because it's disappointing? I've got a bunch of trailers saved from the state of play that I haven't watched yet. Which game? Which game, Roy? And welcome on in, Lego de Mayo. Welcome in. Ah. Oh, that's 2020 or 2018. Perfect. Oh, you have time to make coffee. You have time to make coffee. You've got 10 minutes. You've got 10 minutes. This is one of my favorite PSP games. Yeah, that's something, Roy, that I have learned is that I don't trust anything I see in those things. Because they don't tell you every system it's on. That's why after every like Nintendo Direct, unless it's like a Mario title or something, the first thing I do is Google what systems everything is on. And even that can change. This Fantasy Life was supposed to be Switch exclusive and Steam, but then it went everywhere. So what is Luminous? And also, I don't know if you heard me, but you have 10 minutes, my friend, before the Direct actually starts. Also, good time for me to check chat. How are volume levels? Are we good on volume? Do I need to turn it up? Do I need to turn it down? Am I too loud? Is the music too loud? Because I've got the YouTube going a little higher than I usually do. I want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun, right? Yeah, the one that I'm looking forward to is, since I can do this right now. Since we can do this right now. This is the one that I'm looking forward to. We'll just mute this moment. Screw you, Minecraft movie. No one cares. No one cares. Ow. Ads, go away. God, I hate the fact that I can't skip these Minecraft ads. But yeah, this is the game that I'm stupidly excited about coming out. I want this so bad, because I play Potapon. Yep. Yeah, I cannot wait for this. Cannot wait for this game to come out. And this is the newest trailer, too. It's just so cute. And it's so... And this is going to sound bad. This game is so Japanese, and I love it for that. I know, Riv. I can't wait for this to come out. Yeah, it's a rhythm game, and it's just so infectiously fun. All platforms, Firewing. PC and consoles, so it is coming to everything. I'm trying to probably get this either on Steam or my Switch. Because that's a perfect Switch game. Oh god, it is so aggressively Japanese and I love it. But yeah, that's on all platforms, Firewing. So Steam, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, covers everything. Well, it's certainly less gory. It's certainly less gory than Happy Tree Friends, Mer. And also, welcome on in, Darius. Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Matt. Hopefully your puppers is okay. If not, hopefully your puppers is going to the vet today. Or went to the vet already. I have a wish list on Steam. I have a wish list everywhere, Roy. not to be silly. I have it wish listed on Steam and Switch at the moment. Because that game is just right up my alley. And I'm sad that I didn't kickstart it, actually. Because I saw the Kickstarter for it, and I'm like, I can't do this right now because money, but I want. That's fine. I will support it when it comes out as a full release. I was on a For Reality panel. Oh, that's awesome, Darius. That's awesome. Hopefully everyone's having fun at For Reality. I don't do the VR cons because I'm not a big VR person. Plus, this weekend is already jam-packed with other stuff. That's awesome, Games with Jewel. That's a really good price for those. And I've heard that Rise actually runs really well on the Switch, too. This is interesting music they're playing. I don't have stuff playing elsewhere. No, that's the Wholesome Direct music. That's interesting music they're playing. Oh no! Well, you can always go back to an earlier save. Do you have any berries or anything? Well, no, because it's a drought. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, that's fair, Riv. That's fair. Yeah, that's not surprising. That's not surprising, Firewing. That type killed everything. Oof. Well, I hope you survive. I do hope you survive, Riv. Yeah, I played Rise too. I played Rise on PC though because, again, my old eyes. I tried Rise on the Switch and it just wasn't a big enough screen for me. So I got it on PC eventually. Never did get the DLC for it, but Rise is really only fun when you have people to play with it. I didn't really enjoy Rise as a solo experience. And by the time I got to playing it, everyone else had already stopped playing it, so it was rough. Ooh. So what do you think of Roots of Pacha, JD? Roots of Pacha is one farming sim that I haven't grabbed yet. What does Switch use as a monitor? It doesn't have a monitor, Firewing. It's a handheld. Otherwise, you can hook it up to your computer or you can hook it up to a TV, but the Switch doesn't have a monitor. It's a handheld system. At the same problem with the Electro. Electro is another one that I haven't picked up yet for very specific reasons. I'm very afraid of what's going to happen when I pick up Electro. Yeah, it really... I love how spiritual it feels and it feels magical. I got it. Yeah. Well, and as always, Firewing, those kind of questions are very easily answered by doing a search on the internet. Because I don't have the answers to everything. I unfortunately do not have the answers to everything. Lucky Daichi. I've only got 6 so far. From a variety of zones, I only have 6, but I haven't really been playing a lot of 14. I've been playing Dune and Fantasy Life. Oh, I've heard Parker. I've heard Parker. Also, speaking of magical and whimsy, you cannot tell me that this deer is not a direct reference to Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind. There's no way you can tell me that's not a reference to Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind there. It's very clearly a reference. And the islands are kind of castle in the sky, but not as much as that Sky Speeder is. Because that's very obviously a reference to Nausicaa. Oh, do tell, Roy. Wish you had one thing this Switch one needs so bad. And what is that? What is that, Games with Jewel? You do get it on PC. Okay, so is the PC version of Balatro better than the handheld versions? Or are you saying get it on PC because it'll limit how much time I can play it? Start Fantasy Life in there. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jiro. You're not wrong. It's really fun. I just got the terraforming robot unlocked recently, and there went a couple hours. Because terraforming is fun in Fantasy Life. Oh, well, okay. That's a valid concern. That's a valid concern, Robin. That's actually good advice, because I have old eyes. Not so much that I have old eyes, it's just I have bad eyesight. Yeah, well, and that's fair. That's fair, Robin. And that's definitely a concern for me, because I've always had poor eyesight, so stuff like that is an issue for me. Hey, there you go. With 2 minutes to spare, Linko de Mayo. 2 minutes to spare, my friend. Charging up they can get so you can keep the Joy-Cons charged while I play it. That is nice. That is nice. Hey, welcome on in, Rougie. Welcome in, welcome in. So many good beans out there joining me for the Wholesome Direct. And that's true. That is true. You can't mod things if you get it on the Switch. Which extend the game. Does the game really need to be extended? From what I've heard, that game's got enough content in it to last you a lifetime. Which actually just made me think if I want to get the DLC for Dave the Diver. Because having Yakuza and Dave the Diver is hilarious. Oh, and I got the Godzilla DLC. Isn't it Linko de Mayo? They did a really good job this year. Brainstorm and... Let's see. Go back. Nice! Ooh, that's nice, Roy. That's nice. Nope, I have not. I have not, Games of Jewel. I will be honest. I have watched some trailers and one person streaming Balatro, and then I immediately cut myself off from all Balatro content because I want that game so bad and I don't have time to play it. Like, I very quickly cut myself off from Balatro. Oh, Roy, I don't know why you just reminded me of this. Because I think you're the one that was asking me about it. I think there might be a trailer for our cat contractor game that I demoed like ages ago. God, this is the straight up Wholesome Direct music right here. Oh, here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Nice. I haven't made Fakasha in ages. Here we go, chat. Okay, I don't know what's up with that cat, but that was adorable. Say your quality is crap right now. Oh well.
Welcome to the 5th anniversary of Wholesome Direct. We've showcased 375 games, generated more than 1 million wish lists, and raised $200,000 for charity, thanks to your support and excitement for joyful and uplifting games.
This might break the stream.
Now, support and excitement for joyful and uplifting games. Now, sit back and relax as we bring you surprise releases. Surprise releases, world premieres.
I don't know why I was
so
going auto
more.
low, but here we go.
As always, you can find the complete list of games on wholesomegames.com after the show. Let's get started.
I cannot wait. Let's see what we got. House Flipper 2. We're all screwed. It's bad. Used leaf blower sale. What? No! What? Leaf blower sim? Awesome. Thank you, Games of Jewel. Oh my god. It's a leaf blower sim. And there's a demo, apparently. Oh god. This kind of looks like a game about digging a hole. Oh, and you can do weeding, and you can rake the leaves. I was gonna say, Ugly Stoat, this looks like a game about digging a hole. It's got that same visual style. You can jump in the leaves. Yep. Play the demo. Alright, I might have to play the demo for that.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. My name is Kennedy. You can find me as Cozy K on TikTok, Reels, and YouTube. My little corner of the internet is a space where everyone can feel welcome and at home in the world.
Yeah, it is Yardwork Sim.
And to learn all about the games that center slowing down and giving yourself a little time to just be. In our next game, you'll learn about a family story.
Fun fact, Chad, I was actually invited to
the
be
best
one of
part is,
these
it comes
announcers, and
out
I chickened
today.
out of applying. I chickened out. Ooh, okay. Slice of life game. Wrote the pictures chronologically. Oh, neat! So it's like a little to the left, but with photography. Oh, this is cute! And you got a little bit of sticky business in here with your washi tape. That's cute! I think I own it, Ugly Stoat. I think I own that one. Oh, this is cute. So it's like sticky business and a little to the left all in one. That's cute. Yeah, I chickened out. Games of Jewel. So that could be a cute little game.
Our once grand and glorious.
Oh, this is Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar.
Of its former stalls.
Hey, welcome on in, Blizzard Kitsu. Welcome in.
Because
Yeah, this is Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar.
now, with that settled, allow me to show you to your new home.
Which, let me tell you, I'm actually super excited about this. Yeah, I'm actually super excited about this because I played the 3DS version, and the quality of life stuff that they have done to this one, it's going to make this game shine.
Step in this town and just knew I had
This is
to-
going to absolutely make this game shine with all the quality of life stuff.
The scenery in this town is one of a kind.
And people will buy them, Firewing, because people like that kind of thing.
One day, you'll be the most famous bazaar in the world.
Avery will grab you. Oh, I know it will. Bunny Fist. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one coming out too. It looks so cute. And like I said, the quality of life stuff that they've added from the 3DS version, it's just going to make this game pop. This game is going to pop so hard when it comes out. Yeah, exactly,
So
Parker.
glad you're taking a liking to this little town of ours.
But yeah, this is definitely one that I want to pick up at some point. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Hello, Wholesome Direct. I'm Kat Atelier on YouTube, blending my name and the word atelier because my channel is like my creative happy space where we get to really slow down and enjoy the simple things, from calming games to new and nostalgic treasures.
Is it bad that I'm tuning out every time they're announcing a game?
Slice of life vlogs.
I just want to see the
hopefully help
trailers.
you unwind or discover your next favorite comfort game. Speaking of which, let's keep things fresh with a brand new game starring a beloved bunch of vegetables.
Vegetables?
Hi everyone! Welcome to Gordlets Together, a
Really?
building and fishing game set in the world of Gordlets.
Neat! They're making a sequel to Gordlets. That's awesome.
Design your own island and level up your fishing as
I
you
never
hang out
grabbed
with
this one
friends.
because it's literally just a builder. Nice Games of Jewel.
Spend your earnings on upgrades and accessories. Feel like
Yeah, the
home.
GameCube version of the Harvest Moon was hard. That was a hard one,
Share
Ramon,
your
but I
island
did
with your
enjoy it.
friends and get inspired by their creations.
I am a sucker for any kind of farming sim, let's be honest. Although there are
Gordlets
definitely some that are
community
better
has
than
asked for
others.
multiplayer
But
for
yeah,
a
it looks
long
like they're
time,
adding a
so I
game that
decided
has
to go all
multiplayer
out
in
and
it.
make
Look
a
at the
fully
mail.
featured multiplayer game. So many people already say Gord morning in our Discord.
It's not so much that I don't like
Wouldn't it be
building
nice
games,
if they could do
Firewing.
that together
I
in the
don't like
Gordlets
building
world?
games where there's no end
Gordlets
game.
together.
Gordlets is a game that's basically an ad infinitum game. Like, it doesn't
In
have an
addition
end
to
game.
highlighting wholesome games,
And there's
during
nothing
each
wrong with
direct,
that. I just
we
like
strive
having
to
a
feature
goal
and
to
support
achieve.
organizations that make the world a better place. This year, we're working with
Yeah, that's fair,
Serenity
Bunny
Forge
Fist, that's
to
fair.
fundraise for Point of Pride. Available now, these shirts not only celebrate wholesome games
Ooh, look at that one on the right.
a portion of the proceeds from each purchase will go towards Point of Pride, a nonprofit organization that provides financial aid and direct support to trans people in need of health and wellness care.
I think I need that
If you'd
t-shirt.
like to join us in supporting them, just visit wholesomegames.com.
Good charity and a good t-shirt. Yeah, I know. Oh, this is Luma Island. I bet you this is the pirate update. I bet you this is the Luma Island pirate update. The very controversial update. Yeah, well, we'll see how much they cost, Games with Jewel. Also need more fruit as well. Yuki demands it. Well, Yuki is sleeping in the bedroom right now. Oh no! I'm sorry, Riv. But yeah, this is the Luma Island Pirate update, which is amusingly enough controversial. And I get why. Something about, like, you can't just continue your save. You have to restart to get the pirate stuff, is what I've heard. And people were upset that it's like, this update basically breaks your saves. And you have to restart if you want to get the pirate stuff. Which kind of stinks.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. I hope you're doing well out there. I am Milady Confetti, and I love to share, talk about, and play all types of video games. That's cozy games, indie games, some horror in there, and also love yapping about anime. I love deep diving into game lore and talking about how those themes impact us as gamers. That sounds like your thing. You should come join us over at the Kingdom of Confetti. Now, grab your seat.
Yeah, me too, Melina.
We've got a release date coming up for this next title that's all about finding the perfect spot for everyone.
Really cute, too. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay. It's a puzzle game. Okay, it's a puzzle game. Oh, this is cute. Hold on. I missed stuff. I had to reload like the demo for Lumi. I did too, Games of Jewel. And I do want to get the full game at some point. Also, welcome on in, Lav. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm checking in with just paid taxes in Dune. Yeah. I need to go do that today, Lav. But I haven't finished building my base yet.
Ready for another release date?
Yeah, I know,
rooms for yourself and a variety of unique
Sometimes retro games aren't what you think they are.
And share photos of your creations in this next game.
Snipper Clips, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Alright, so we got another cozy decorating game, Make Room. See, I love the idea of these kind of games, but I find that I get kind of just disinterested after about an hour of playing one of these, which is sad. I wish I could get into this genre more. Like, I love doing this in, like, Animal Crossing and stuff like that, decorating houses, but then I want to go and do something else, and there isn't anything else. And that makes me sad. I wish I was more into this genre. Yeah. Yeah, that's also true, Pixie. That's very true. I'm sure there's some adjustments you could make in the, the emulator that would allow you to fix that, but at sometimes it's more work than it's worth. There's not free and paid assets. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Kagan. But yeah, these are definitely chill, de-stress kind of games.
Wholesome Direct. I'm Pink Umbrella, and I'm a Twitch and a YouTube partner. I'm a bilingual creator based in Quebec.
Using for a lot of pros. Heck yeah, Kagan.
Stories. My community, the Umbrellas, love singing, dancing, cracking up the latest mystery detective games.
I should have applied to be a host.
My content focuses on nourishing
next year,
while also providing an umbrella for those reading.
My thing is, though, I don't know if they'll let a VTuber host.
Detective,
because everyone so far has been cam.
In an adorable stop-motion inspired world. Let's take a look.
Stop motion inspired world, you have my interest. Oh, whoa, what's this? What? Plays accused detective ever? Detective, explore a miniatures inspired French village? Oh, I like this one on graphics alone. Ambrose Nefite and the Gleamed Bell. Pledge on Kickstarter. Oh, this looks cool. I could Argon, but I just don't have the best lighting in this room. We would have to do a big overhaul of the room that I stream in to, like, have any sort of good camera stuff. Easily impressed. I am not easily impressed. I also love the fact that that's not a winding key, it's a wing nut.
We've got plenty more games and announcements coming your way. As a reminder, once we finish, you can find the complete list of titles on our website at wholesomegames.com. Now, back to the show.
So I love that cat tree she has in the background.
What if you didn't just play an MMORPG, but built the world, the quests, and the stories inside it? In Let's Build a Dungeon, you're the developer of a fictional online game, shaping the world, designing adventures, and watching virtual players dive in.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
You're not just building quests. This is a simulation of the entire games industry, marketing, contract negotiations, and server management. Your tools are even powerful enough that you can design and build entirely new games.
But today, I just want to build the dungeon.
Something new.
Yeah, exactly, Riv. I got excited. I'm like, oh, it's Dungeon Keeper, but pixelated. But I don't want to have to hire employees. I just want to build the dungeon.
Create your world together. Unlock new upgrades. Watch your heroes roam and your universe grow.
Yeah, if this was like, I just built the dungeon, I'd be all in for this, but I don't want to manage
the fun
people.
of discovery and shared creative
horse
control
armor?
of
That's
a
an
huge
old
fantasy world. Wishlist now, and let's build something wonderful.
It looks like the same people that did Let's Build a Zoo.
Wholesome Direct, I'm Nimbly, and online I'm also known as your high-fem comforting friend and lore keeper.
He's an ASMR
My community,
streamer.
the Gardens of Phalia, is a space that I've nurtured for nearly 5 years to be an affirming, inspiring, educational, and creative haven for gamers of the soft and sensitive
Nothing really stand out. Nothing really stand out yet in
puzzles
Camper.
into furniture pieces to create the perfect home for your rodent friend in our next game.
I figured by that logo, Kagan. Yeah, exactly. A little bit of trouble. Oh, it's Squeak Ross. I know what this is. This is Squeak Ross. Oh man, do not play the demo for this. You will fall over so hard. This game is fun. Yeah, Squeak Ross is super fun. There's a demo on Steam, Riv. Out today? I didn't realize it was out today. Yeah, it's out today, Kagan. Dev is freaking shadow dropping it. Much. Out now, huh?
Monument Valley 3, as an experience, I feel like we're always trying to find a balance between meditative activities,
$13 on Steam.
Moments, but also
it's on sale. $13 on Steam.
The levels. I'm a big fan of the town chapter color scheme. Very cute. Yeah, but also
and this is a mobile port that's coming to Switch.
Open. Yeah, and there are
or
just
not
like
Switch, coming to Steam and all that.
Yeah,
apparently that's the announcement.
Stretching. So cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. Have you ever seen a
Fair enough, Ugly Stoat. Fair enough.
Never. It's never happened before. Oh, I love sailing. Like I actually really love like bumping into the.
Usually not Firewing. You have to do a little research on your own.
Valley 3 companion for the first time. And
you usually have to do a little bit of research on your own to figure out what systems it's on.
Wishlist on Steam.
Wishlist it.
Because Wholesome Direct mostly focuses on Steam releases and stuff like that. But like when it says things like that, coming to all platforms, you know what it's on. It's on everything.
Take a moment to thank these developers and publishers for their support in making today's show possible.
I'm amused that Tales of the Shire is in there.
Thank you.
Whoa! Big hops? It's a frog platformer. It's a frog platformer. Oh, this is cute. And of course, there's accessories. That's cute. Identification. Okay, this is a caterpillar. That's cute. And a demo.
Stay tuned
because
we've
on
got
acid.
So many more surprise releases and world premieres still to come.
Hey Wholesome Direct, I'm Atari. I love playing most genres of video games, but my heart lies with cozy puzzle and cozy indie games. On my channel,
I'm amused that all of the hosts so far have been female or female presenting.
At the same time. We're a welcoming and inclusive respite in trouble.
I wonder if they're going to have any like,
as well as a reminder that anyone can
female
be a gamer.
presenting.
So stay tuned.
Kind of shows you where this genre sits, though.
We have a major update from a fan favorite.
Little Kitty Big City! Whoa! What? What? You can customize the cat? Free content update this summer? What? You can customize the cat? I have to replay that now. Vending Dokkan Cozy Kiosk? What is this? Run your own vending business. Yeah, exactly, M Camper, exactly. Oh yeah, I have Little Kitty Big City. I have Little Kitty Big City, and actually Little Kitty Big City is one of my most popular clips, and one of the funniest conversations I've ever had with a dev came from Little Kitty Big City. Oh, it's a passive game? That's cool. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, JD. Okay, so it's half idle, half not. That's cool. It literally just released. That's awesome. Vending Dokkan Cozy Kiosk. Available now in early access. Access? Yes. Yep.
I just wanted to give a warm welcome to everyone watching today's show with
found
one
a bug
of
in the bug.
co-streamers.
The dev
Thanks
left
for
it in.
joining
He
us.
didn't leave it in for me. He did not leave it in for me, Jewel.
When the city mouse arrived.
Oh! Oh, I want this. Give me a release date.
But then
Give me a release date for this. Sorry. I got a little aggressive there. They keep teasing us, Kagan. I want a release date for this.
they fixed the stove and filled the air with the scent of fresh baked
I want this game so
They brought
bad.
the burrow back to life.
I know, you and me both, Kagan. Like, I really want this one to come out. It looks so good. And this is what I mean, too, about wholesome, but not that wholesome. Like, this is definitely a wholesome game, but it's going to have some aspects to it that are not as wholesome.
Not only did the little
And I love the art style.
they saved all of us.
This is in Hawthorne, actually. Oh, now it's coming to Switch. Interesting. So Game Pass, Xbox, PC, Steam, and Switch. Cool.
In case you missed it, this year we're fundraising.
Yeah, Winter Burrow, I want that one so
You can
bad.
pick up one or both of these shirts.
God, I need that one shirt. That one's so nice. I know. They really do, Winter Wolf.
Towards Point of Pride, an organization dedicated to providing access.
Yeah, I
to
think I need
healthcare
to
and
get that
wellness
Wholesome
resources
Direct
for trans people
with
all over the world.
the flyer
If
shirt.
you're able, please consider supporting this fundraiser by sharing the news.
Not
wholesomegame.com.
not Ghost of a Tale. Are you thinking of Small Saga? Yeah, Small Saga. This is Tales of the Shire.
Time moves at just the right pace.
Which I still have mixed feelings on this.
Reveals new possibilities for curious hobbies.
What's the Wholesome Direct URL?
Every season brings so much.
Alright, 1 second.
And
I think it's just Wholesome Games.
With the passage of time, the land changes, bringing new colors, new rhythms, and new moments to cherish. Tend to your garden and bring life to the land.
There you go.
Find joy.
That is the link to the Wholesome Games website. That lists all the trailers and stuff that we're watching, and it gives you links to the t-shirts. Which...
Explore, trade, and celebrate the small joys that make each day special.
Okay. So the Floating Islands unisex t-shirt, which is the one that has the Naustica glider on it, it's $30.
Wait is over. Your Hobbit life
Not bad. I'll have to see how much shipping is.
Every detail is yours to shape.
But yeah, that's the link to the website. This is the Steam event, which will list all of the trailers and games that are included in the Wholesome Direct.
Food. Lots and lots of food.
They're polishing it still, Melina. I've heard there's been a lot of issues on the back end of this game.
Tales of the Shire. The Lord of the Rings game. Coming July 29th.
Well, there you go.
Hi, Wholesome Direct.
Oh, you got mirrors?
Queer, cozy gaming content creator.
Oh, I love this person so much.
Cozy games have always
she
been
makes
a huge
the best
part of
Stardew
my life. As someone who
content.
struggles with anxiety, being able to escape reality for a
Not
bit
to mention,
and
I
immerse
love
myself
her
in these
style.
peaceful virtual
God, I
worlds
love her
means
style.
everything to me, and I strive to create the
But yeah, if
same
you want some
safe,
really
warm
good hints
feeling
and
over on
tips
my
and
channel.
tricks,
Grab a friend
watch
this
her
next
for her
title.
Stardew
As two
stuff.
cute pups looking for your human.
She does
harness the power of
amazing
teamwork
Stardew
and
content.
friendship to get through eerie places and save the day.
Is this the ghost busting? It is the ghost busting dogs game. Yes. This is the Ghostbusters dog game. Haunted Paws. This looks so cute. But yeah. Your dog's investigating a haunted house. It is so freaking cute. And my phone is going berserk right now. Play the closed alpha. Really? You can pee on the... Nice. And you can buy hats, of course. Yeah. Oh, I agree, Argon. Yeah, this game looks so cute. This game looks so freaking cute. Yep. Haunted Paws. It just looks so cute. June 27th. Well,
hey, Wholesome Direct. My name is Val, and I go by Space Valkyries online and on
man,
Twitch.
there's so many cute people
As a
in
streamer
this.
and a writer,
Not
I love
fair.
playing all sorts of games, especially ones that tell a compelling narrative or provide
So many
comfort in
cuties.
stressful times. Journey to
Yeah,
save
who are
the
you gonna
tree of
call?
life in
Puppies.
this next game, a hand-drawn adventure about the interconnectedness of nature. Launching today.
Hi,
Launching
I'm
today?
Chloe, and I'm the art director of The Guardian of Nature, and today is a really special day for
Guardian
us.
of Nature?
As it's
I've
the
never heard
surprise
of
release
this.
of the first episode on Steam. The Guardian of Nature is a magical puzzle adventure game,
Okay.
and it tells a story of how everything is interconnected in nature.
Huh.
You play Henry and have this unique ability to change in size. So
Oh.
you can explore nature above and
Oh, that's
below ground,
cool.
in big and in small. Over the last few years, we have created Henry's world
Wow.
with its wondrous flora,
Hand-drawn?
fauna, fungi, solar punk devices, and the giant tree of life.
Wow.
So everything is completely inspired by nature. So all the scenes, the animations, puzzles, and
That's
illustrations.
cool.
Thank you so much, Wholesome Games, for featuring us today. Check out The Guardian of Nature on Steam and enjoy the world we have created for you.
Yeah, I've never heard of this one before, but I'm intrigued.
Hey everyone, I'm Jemima, editor-in-chief at Patch Magazine, and I'm so excited to
Nice.
announce that we are back this year with another Wholesome Direct.
Which one, Firewing? Which one?
Or you haven't heard of Patch before. We are a monthly indie gaming magazine, and our Wholesome Direct edition is completely dedicated to the amazing games you'll see in this
Yeah,
showcase.
stream which one?
Packing the pages with loads of wholesome gaming.
I have no idea, Firewing. Maybe someday.
The fun of the Direct. So if you want to get your
I will be honest, there hasn't been a game so far that has like really popped out as a I need to play this immediately
25th of
thing.
June UK time.
But maybe. What is this? What is this? Stand carefully into the darkness. What? Isn't a good time to be reckless? What is this? Meet new friends and envious creatures. Amid safe haven and rocky perils alike. What is this game? This is cute. Those whose truth has seen better days. That's a big old snack. But beware the eyes of the snake. Oh! Gambling. Okay. Yeah, I do too. Kagan. Speaking of Kagan, you're probably interested in this too. Have you seen that they gave a release date to Mina the Howler? Your new drill is ready. Good luck, little shell. I'm sure your mother is down there waiting for you. Interesting. Aurora. Everdeep Aurora. Interesting.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. My name is Jules, and I'm a content creator passionate about balancing work and play.
Another cat
Our
tree in the
motto is that
background.
You are more than your work and are always deserving.
Who is surprised by the amount of cat trees we're
You can find
seeing?
me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram under the name Hi Jules. This next game is a peaceful yet poignant reflection on life and death that you can play today.
I wonder if Awen got a host on this. Kitties are awesome. I agree. This looks very Calico. It's not. The Mortician's Tale? Seasonola Cemetery? Interesting. I've never heard of this. Were you meant to be surprised by what, Imp Camper? Interesting. So, like, you manage a cemetery? A completely free game. All right, I might have to check that one out, because I'm curious.
Hey Wholesome Direct, my name's Kip and I love playing puzzle games.
Hey,
However,
Kip.
I did used to stream a lot of really intense titles.
That's a
back in the
terrible
day,
joke,
but ever since
Melina, and I
turned
love
30,
it.
I am really jet set on playing games that make me feel focused and relaxed. And brings me a lot of joy that I can
Is it bad that I'm like looking at the background of all these people and I'm jealous that they have a poster for One Shot in the background?
Which, speaking of, in this next one, make your house
Yeah,
a
I
home,
know.
no matter where the road
I know,
takes you.
Daichi.
This cozy game about self-discovery and
I just want their poster of One Shot back there in the upper left-hand corner.
Hi, I'm Annabelle. The
Oh,
creator
camper
of
van!
Make It Home, a cozy game about organizing and decorating your own van as you travel the world. And
I've heard a lot about
together
camper
with
van.
Wholesome Direct, we are celebrating our release on Steam. We hope you enjoy it.
But yeah, this is you decorate and drive around a camper van. Again, really cute idea. That is even a worse joke, Firewing, and I approve. That is an even worse joke, and I approve. That's good. Kitty! Of course, the best kitty is a Meezer. Best kitty is Meezer. Yeah, it does. Me too, Linko. Me too. So late 60s. Yeah, but there's something charming about those camper vans.
If you're enjoying the show and you'd like to discover more amazing games all year round, visit wholesomegames.com to sign up for a monthly newsletter.
I'm on it.
Hi, I'm Tatiana.
And I'm Max. We're from FuzzyBot Games. In our Lethal Cozy adventure, it's your mission to make the future feel like home again.
Join forces with a crew of adorable robots to craft, build, and battle. Our
Okay.
game is out now. Enjoy our newest trailer.
Oh, pretty. Okay, pretty game. Liking the graphics.
Another day in the world of Linked.
Oh, I've heard about this game.
There are creepy combots lurking about, haunting you humans and your Unibot friends. But things are pretty peaceful in town, and there's so much to do around here.
I have heard
Materials
about
to
this
gather,
game.
Neighbors to chat with, fishing. There's always a lot of that. And let's not forget about those biddy bots. I mean, how could you not collect them all?
Biddy bots.
Sure, you'll have to go out eventually. Someone has to rescue those bots. Who else will upgrade your gear? Fine-tune your wire?
Yeah.
Or get you the latest
Now, this I think has been out for a little while
What about
already.
building? You'll need someone for that. Or to teach you how to grow this,
I've heard about it, but I haven't really looked
whatever
into
it
this
is.
game.
There's even a 5-star chef who can keep your friends well fed.
Nugget.
Who knows? That might be enough to convince them to do some of the
Did
fighting.
that
for
robot
you.
look like a bulldog, or was that just me?
Sure, you gotta save the world. But it doesn't have to be right away. Until then, there's plenty to do in town.
Biscuits. That looks good.
Hey, Wholesome Direct. I'm Samantha, also known as Sophista on Twitch, TikTok, and
That
YouTube.
looks good.
My community and I are
Link?
passionate about creating an inclusive space with a comfy vibe where we can talk about thought-provoking games, books, and more. And in this next title, you can craft the perfect omelet for quirky
No, it is not a
customers.
Pokemon
And it opens
takeoff.
for business.
Completely different from Pokemon
Today.
Firewing.
Here, choose one of these.
Yeah, that's a
This is right
pineapple
here.
and a wrench. What
It's
are you
not gonna be
doing?
enough. Okay, put the cheese. Put the cheese. Oh no, Principal Clucker's coming.
What is going on? I love bacon. What? Okay, this is silly. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Ramon. Wow, you are a lunch. Whoa, what's with the giant chicken? Time for the omelet inspection. Let's see how you did, chef. Oh my god. It's far too crunchy. You failed me, chef. Try again tomorrow. Omelet you cook? What? That's almighty. I am going to have
Stick around for even more surprise releases and world premieres.
That looks ridiculous and fun.
Milano's Aja Collection.
Whoa! What is this aesthetic?
It all started on the very first day of summer break.
What?
Starting tomorrow, I'll get a job.
What is this PS1 graphics cutscene throwback? For the first time outside of Japan? Really? This is a JP exclusive that they're bringing here?
Yeah, that's it. Dreamy decoration.
Oh, balls.
Happy homemaking.
Balls. This looks fun! Kale Concerto is the first thing I thought of, Riv. Okay, that looks absolutely adorable.
Hello, Wholesome Direct. My name is Ari. I'm a social supply Air Summer. I am most passionate about connecting every person to an experience that they're able to treasure and supporting charities, indies, and mental well-being. Our community is about compassion, mindfulness.
Not only a catcher, there's a big old orange kitty laying right next to her.
Inspiring and meaningful gems while exploring games together. Gather around the
I'm also kind of jelly because if I'm correct, that rig offer on the right is one of those 360 VR rigs. Oh, what is this? Yeah, those are expensive. What is this? This is like a trading jobs game? Oh, hello. Fireside Feelings? How about kind conversation under the stars? Oh, it's like coffee talk, but with a fire. Huh. Oh, this is cute. It's kind of like kind words. But you like type in part of a sentence and then it fills in the rest of the story for you. That's cool. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Hello, Wholesome Direct. My name is Vanessa, but you can find me online as Pleasantly Twisted on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Twitch. And my community focuses heavily on game design, game development, gaming preservation, and really just understanding why people return to the games that they love over and over again.
I don't know. If I know I'm Camper, I'd have to look more into it.
Creator, get ready to make your case and fight for the future in a game about hope, justice, and people's power.
Yeah, it is. It is Argon.
Is a god, and they killed her. It's time for ordinary people to hold them to account. This is All Will Rise, a narrative courtroom deck builder where instead of swords and spells, you play on people's emotions, instincts, and intellect. Become Kuyili and manage her team in a city of godmen and eco-terrorists.
Okay.
And hackers.
Eco-terrorists, huh? Like I said, sometimes they're wholesome, sometimes they're not as wholesome. This looks intriguing.
Play your cards to charm and persuade.
Yeah, I wish it was mine. I wish it was mine, Kagan. I'm terrible at deck builders.
To win your court case, or use
Play the Spire and Banners of Ruin is about as far as I've gotten with deck builders.
Choose your strategy carefully. The choices you make will change the
This
fate
is cool.
of the city. Make your case and win the battle for the future. It's in your hands. Wishlist All Will Rise on Kickstarter now.
I love Slay the Spire.
One last time, we'd like to take a moment to highlight Point of Pride and this year's fundraiser. We have 2 shirts celebrating this year's
I think I'm going to get that one on the right, maybe.
Every purchase will go to Point
I'll see
of
how much
Pride.
shipping is.
This organization supports the health and well-being of trans folks by providing resources like gender-affirming garments, financial aid for surgery, and other gender-affirming care.
Yeah, I know. I saw those too. I saw those too, Daichi.
WholesomeGames.com.
And heck, yeah, let's see those trans pobs in the chat.
or consider sharing the link to help spread the
I
word.
noticed one of the hosts too is wearing a Protect Trans Kids. There we go, Protect Trans Light.
I use they them pronouns.
Heck yeah.
I'm a cozy variety and co-working streamer from the UK. As a trans and disabled person, I love wholesome games that tell diverse stories and give space to tell our own. In my streams, I love to explore these games.
Yes, protect trans lives, protect trans kids.
And
Hell
share moments
yes.
of joy with my lovely community. You can join us on Twitch at hey_arty. Our next game is about a mysterious island, ancient puzzles.
I'm so bad. I'm looking at the background of all these people just seeing the stuff they have. Is this Gecko Gods? Is this Gecko Gods? Do we finally have a release date for Gecko Gods? Come on. Come on. Release date for... Come on. Ah, all 20... Come on. Give us a release date. You've been teasing us about this game for years. Heck yeah, Linga de Mayo. Heck yeah. But yeah, there's a demo, so I'll finally get to play the stinking game. But yeah, they've been talking about this one for years. And you can tell that I'm excited about it because, like, the first thing I'm like, is this Gecko Gods? Is this Gecko Gods? I recognize this art. Is this Gecko Gods? Maybe Firewing. The Steam Next Fest is next week, so we can pick out one day of demos to play. It's just very hard to do demos on stream because there's so many to play.
Hi, we are Remy.
And I'm Jess.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that, Molina.
Together with our team, we are happy to share One Move Away with you.
One Move Away is a cozy puzzle game all about music and making things fit.
You pack your belongings toward a new chapter of life.
One Move Away also leads into this sense of satisfaction you get when perfectly packing for a trip.
The game is coming later this year, but you can play our demo
Yeah, I
for
wish
free
Linga de Mayo.
right now.
The problem is just there's too many demos and there's not enough time. There's too many demos and just not enough time.
Is a cozy first-person puzzle game about packing. You first play as Sylvie, a young girl in the 1980s, packing her toy trunk in her childhood garden.
Cute.
Pick up items, rotate them as needed, and place them where they fit.
Wow, it's...
Sometimes you'll have to give them a little poke to squeeze
It's unpacking, but with a truck. Yeah, I wish Firewing. No, what I'm going to do is we'll do a day of demos on stream, but then I'm going to do a bunch of them on YouTube.
Time progresses, changing both the environment
and I might do some off-stream stuff in Discord.
Object, you'll uncover her
It's just
story.
the Steam Next Fest and things like this. There'll be hundreds of demos.
3 different people over the course of many.
There will be hundreds of demos, and there's no way I can play all of them. Yeah, it is repacking.
Play the demo on Steam today.
I'm still hoping that there's a certain trailer that's going to play here.
Hey, Wholesome Direct, List the Lass here. I am a YouTuber and streamer that mainly plays a lot of
like Tetris, you're not wrong.
nostalgic games.
Dang, that's a lot of 3DS games
I
there.
also love things like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, The Sims, you name it, we probably do it over on the List the Lass YouTube channel.
Might have to follow your
Anyways,
YouTube channel.
Get ready because it is time for a world premiere.
Ooh. Heidi's Legacy Mountains Calling? Is this a goat herding game? Is this a goat herding game? Okay, harvesting mushrooms. Why does this look like Kamararu, the frog sanctuary game? Some nice clean milk. Oh, that's such a bad pun, Firewing. I love it. That's a good pun. This looks like that frog sanctuary game. I wonder if it's the same people. We'll get my goat. Well, that game... Hotel Galactic! Hotel Galactic! New trailer! This is Hotel Galactic! Release date. Come on, give me a release date. Come on. You've been really cagey in your last couple of updates from Kickstarter. Come on. Release date. Release date, release date, release date, release date, release date. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I know, Kagan. Release date. They've been really cagey in their last couple of emails from Kickstarter updates. Oh god, Riv, this game is so fun. It's Howl's Moving Castle, but with a hotel. And you run the hotel. It is so fun. Wait, did that just say July 24th? Thought so. I thought so, Kagan. I recognize that art style. July 24th! Yes! Oh, we are going to play the crap out of this one. We are going to play the ever-living daylights out of that game. Wishlist now? Don't have to. I already own the game because I kickstarted it on day one.
Wholesome Direct. Maybe I'm Felissa, maybe I'm not, but you can call me Rice because that's my nickname. My channel is actually at the beach with all the sea, sand, sun, but keeping all the fun. Well, people can
so excited.
choose how they spend their
Next
time.
month we get Hotel Galactic. I am so stoked about that.
How-tos and reviews, and take you on my travel adventures.
So stoked.
On that note, our next game is a foraging adventure. That's right for the picking.
Foraging adventure.
Take a nice deep breath
for
me. Let's slow things down and reconnect with nature. Here is a new game.
It's fun, Riv. It's really fun.
You'll create your own cozy character, put on your favorite outfit.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Hotel Galactic demo. I can't wait for the full game now.
Wilds with your camera, learning how to identify real-life plants and mushrooms, collecting the information in your field guide. Discover how to harvest them without harming the plant. Before exploring recipes that you can make.
Yarrow tea, yarrow tincture, stinging nettle soup.
Cook it all up in your cute community kitchen. With
Okay, this is cute. One of those educational edutainment games.
You'll be helping your grandmother and the community by selling your creations while
Not a bad thing.
Building connections along the way.
God, there's a lot of good ones in here.
So when can you get started?
And I guess the good thing for me is that the games that I'm super excited about, I already have kickstarted. Because I heard about them years ago.
It's your Aunt Tella. Remember visiting my shop when you were little? Things aren't like they used to be.
But yeah, Hotel Galactic was so fun playing the demo. It's a very chill management sim.
I'm rebranding into a discounty supermarket.
It would be the Blast Band Hound Help.
I need someone
that's a plan for the future games with Jewel. But they're developing for Steam right now and PCs because they didn't know what was going on with the Switch. So they said no Switch for a while. But they do plan to do that at some point in the future, they hope.
You can leave the politics to me.
Oh, nice, Kagan, nice.
Know you'll do great.
Yeah, I've heard a whole bunch of people talking about Discounty. I have heard a lot of things about Discounty.
Your Aunt Tella. I'll see you soon.
Once more, a big thank you to these folks who've helped support the show. Your support
No,
makes
Firewing, I did not see any that were pushing the 13 plus adult range.
all over the world.
I would have to individually look at every game to see what age they were rated.
Now we head for new shores.
Oh, nice, an Islander sequel.
First game, we wanted to bring new layers to the experience. We've added new buildings and updated scoring. Take line of sight into consideration.
And why do you ask that question,
The
Firewing?
mountain shrine up on a peak lined with cliff houses. Or build an aviary network between islands.
'Cause I'd have to look at every single game to tell you if it's got a 13 plus rating on it, and ratings are different between the US and UK as well.
Or perhaps demolish them. They might even let you jump to the next island early.
Nice.
You might come across a desert aurora, a stellar fantasy.
I think I grabbed this one on Switch when it was like $2. It's fun.
The combinations
It's interesting and very cathartic.
And if putting points
Fair.
on the leaderboard isn't for you, enter the
That's just an unusual question, Firewing, and I was curious why. But yeah, the answer is I don't know. I'd have to look at the games.
Islanders New Shores on July 10th with free content updates.
I would say no. Probably none of them are pushing 13
Hello,
plus.
Wholesome Direct. My name is Steven, but I also go by
Nice.
Spring Sims online on YouTube and Twitch, where I play a lot of games with a little mixture of storytelling. I strive to create a wholesome and positive space where it feels like you're hanging out with your best friend, where you can discuss and discover new fun storylines that
And like I said, my worry about applying to be a host on this is that there's not been one VTuber. It's all been cameras.
A cozy adventure where you'll gather, fish, and farm aboard a very special ship.
Probably Daichi. But even that one, I don't know. Okay, this one looks cool. I don't remember the name of it, but it's basically you build on a boat. Oh, you get to go on islands too. Okay. No, it's not Spiritfarer. Collector's Cove. Play the demo. Yeah, this is another one I'd love to try out. I just think the premise of this is so cute. Like, I love the idea of it being a limited space that you have to do stuff on. That is totally a lionfish. And you can decorate your Nessie. What do you mean by issues, Melina?
The town rises from the hills, bathed in the golden Mediterranean sun.
Voxel style.
Cobbled streets wind between homes with ivory-clad balconies. Flower boxes spilling with colour.
But yeah, that All Rise game is probably going to get self-banned in a couple of countries just because of the subject matter, but that's not surprising.
To share stories, and families tend to their gardens.
Hounda City, huh?
The townsfolk shape the world around them.
So is this like Tiny Glade?
But with devotion. What was once untouched land has become a thriving city. Now, as the lanterns glow and the wheat fields whisper...
Yeah, I do too. I do too, Games with Jewel. I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
...to its people. A place where every street tells a story and every home has a heart.
Like, are you building the buildings, or are you just like...
town to city.
Starting the town and then the townies build it themselves? Like...
When we first saw this slice of life tale about getting to know yourself better one day at a time during challenging times.
Yeah, not surprised by that, Melina.
I'm proud to share Wholesome Games Presents' latest title, Fishbowl.
Fishbowl?
Hey everyone, we are I Miss My Friends Studio, a two-person team making Fishbowl.
What is Fishbowl?
Fishbowl is a heartfelt coming-of-age story where you play as Arlo. Video call loved ones to stay in touch with them. Work from home as a video editor.
Huh.
Solve puzzles to unpack your late grandmother's belongings and rediscover warm and bittersweet childhood memories. Figure out life one day at a time with Arlo in this story about self-discovery, hope, friendship, and grief. We are super excited to be with Wholesome Games Presents. Check out our demo and wishlist Fishbowl on PlayStation.
It looks interesting. But yeah, that makes sense, Games with Jules. So it's basically you... she did get a spot.
It is such an honor to be a part of my favorite gaming showcase.
I heart this content creator, by the way. She's amazing.
Now, my channel is not only about keeping you up to date with all the latest cozy games, but it's also a space where I get to talk all about my favorites.
I love her so much. Her videos on YouTube are so fun to watch, like her reviews and playthroughs and stuff.
Now, since the first Wholesome Direct in 2020, the montage has been an institution that's introduced players to beloved games like Vember, Unpacking, and Moonstone Island.
I love Moonstone Island.
It's a great time to discover your next favorite game, but it goes by fast. So be sure to go to wholesomegames.com for links to all of the titles. And here we go.
Nuku Bowl Up. Okay, this looks interesting. Another cooking game. Make ramen. I approve. Tiny Wander. Are you an otter? No, you're a pig. Huh. Interesting. Outside the blocks. Ooh, a terrarium game. No, it was a pig. It was a pig in camper. I couldn't tell from the graphics. But yeah, it looks like this one you build tiny terrariums. That's cool. You and me both, Kagan. Awesome. Nice. A skill crane game. I approve. I still love Dungeon Clawther, though. Berlin apartment. Interesting. Okay. So another decorating style game. Nice, and a demo. Yeah, I'm gonna be searching for demos after this. Llama Landia? Oh my god, look at the prancing llamas. What? It's a llama city builder? No! You can pick up the baby? What is it? Krias, I believe baby llamas are called? Oh, I want that llama game. Donchi Days, okay. Another GBA-inspired game. Sheep herds. Oh, yeah, this is the Border Collie sheep herding game. It looks so fun. This one's co-op shenanigans, though. Because you have to work together to herd the sheep. Great coffee caper. Another pixel game. Oh man, I love this aesthetic. I love this aesthetic. Happy Castaway. Okay. You're a flying capybara. Okay. Okay. This looks cute. Anxiety puppet. Oh, anxiety puppy. Okay. See, again, wholesome, but not always so wholesome. This one looks like it's going to be a feels game. Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt there, Roy. Afate. Okay. So, another photography game. Okay. Alright. Town box. Another builder game. Interesting. It does, M Camper. Shiba Sweet, okay. So this looks like an Overcooked style game, but with a dog, and not so crazy or chaotic. Oh my god, bread. Whoa, what's this? Murray Wildwoods? Ooh, what's this one? You can pet everything. Okay. I've never heard of that one, Kagan, but I need to immediately go research that game. What's tomorrow's showcase, Darius? Lazy Village. What, are you playing the tornado? Oh no, you're rebuilding after the tornado. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be some Atlas news in that. I won't be watching that one live, though. I'll catch the trailers afterwards. Mecha, interesting. Really cute, highly recommended. Oh. I'm going to have a lot of stuff to check out after this. Ah, nice. And I don't know what Project Shoreline is either, M Camper. I'm not as up on games as I want to be. There's two Arala. Okay, talking vegetables. Oh, I totally plays the Tornado Melina. A social giraffe? Oh my god. Okay, this is cute. Gemporium? Ooh. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this looks fun. Crescent County. I've heard of this one too. I think I've seen a trailer for this one before. I have no idea games with Jewel. Pasta. A lot of cooking games this year. A lot of cooking games on the Direct this year. I couldn't tell you, Rye. The music in this is always a banger. Man, that sushi looks so good. On Together. Oh, that's cool. A cozy chat room? So it's kind of like web fishing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that was just like web fishing.
Thanks for joining us today for our 5th anniversary showcase. And remember to visit wholesomegames.com for links to every title featured. Even just a follow or a wish list can make a world of difference.
I'm going to be wish listing the crap out of a bunch of stuff after this.
And we'll see you again
fair
next
enough,
year
Camper, fair
for
enough.
Wholesome Direct 2026.
I was kind of expecting Wholesome Games Steam Celebration, August 7th through 14th. Sign up for the newsletter. Interesting. I'm surprised we didn't see a trailer for something else that I was hoping to see a trailer for. So I might have to fill in the gap for that one. Yeah, kind of is, Cog. About 4 games that interest me there. Yeah, the Wholesome Direct, there wasn't a ton of them this year. There wasn't a ton of them this year that really hit me hard. And the ones that did, I already am, like, buying. But I'm going to pull up this trailer really quick. Because this was not in the Direct, but this is relevant to a bunch of people here because we've seen this before. We got a release date now. We played this one ages ago as a demo. I'm sad I didn't see this in the Wholesome Direct. But yeah, this game comes out on the 17th. We played the demo for this one ages ago, and I've been waiting with high ambition to play this one again. Because yes, let's build a town for cats. Let's build a town for cats. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this one comes out in a couple of weeks, Riv. And I'm very excited about it. I was hoping that there'd be a new trailer in the Wholesome Direct, but I'll take it. But yeah, this comes out in about 9 days. So it's basically a sandbox builder. And it just looks so cute. I had so much fun with the demo for this one, and that was ages ago. And it's one of those games of like, I don't know if this is ever going to come out. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, here, have a release date. But yeah, June 17th, friends. June 17th, that one comes out. I want to be a popular mountain, so will you do me that favor? Thank you so much. You rock. I'm made of rock, so I know what I'm talking about. And yes, they did do an uwu. But yeah, so that was the Wholesome Direct, my friends. That was the Wholesome Direct. So I am gonna open up this, and we're gonna do this. So yeah, a lot of games showcased this year. Not as good a Direct as previous years, but I definitely enjoyed a lot of the stuff that we saw today. And I definitely need to add some of the stuff to my wish list. Omelet You Cook is going on my wish list. Some of the other ones I saw. Collector's Cove is going on my wish list. Now there's a Steam page. Haunted Paws is going on my wish list. Gecko Gods is already on my wish list. Yeah, I need to grab that one too, Melina. Because that was one that I have heard about. But we're going to download the demo for that. That's one I had heard about, but I hadn't seen any like gameplay and stuff from it. But I'm definitely going to add that one to my list. I'm also very curious what that DLC for Little Kitty Big City is. Hotel Galactic, I'm going to have that day one because I already kickstarted that ages ago. Murray Wildwoods, that one needs to go on my wish list. Also, chat, as you all know, my wish list is kind of crazy. There's a reason for that. I don't actually expect to get all of these games. However, every time you put a game on your wish list on Steam, it shows Steam that people are interested in that game. So even if you don't buy it, it does make the algorithm go, hey, this game is popular. It's on a lot of wish lists. Let's suggest it to more people. And that usually ends up with more wish lists being made. So even if you don't plan on getting a game anytime soon, put it on your wish list. Put it on your wish list because that does help the devs. Become a kaiju and destroy the city. That would be amazing. And there is a part of Little Kitty Big City where you kind of get to do that. There is a part of the game that you have a diorama that you can romp through and destroy. You get an achievement for doing it too. So I want to look at this linked trailer really quick.
When the world is taken over by the evil combots, it'll be up to you to save the future in Linked.
Follow my steps. No, I have not, Winterwolf. We'll watch that one next.
The friendly Unibots by your side, there's nothing you can't handle. So, whenever you're ready, the next adventure is just around the corner.
So is this a co-op game or can you solo it?
Or with friends.
Okay.
Every mission starts with your weapon.
See, the combat in this one is what concerns me.
Or a face-melting power cord. There's equipment for every playstyle. And you can always count on the wire, a handy tool that lets you grab,
oh, that's nice,
and rip combat enemies down to the screws.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Bring resources home after every mission. Then earn more by mining and fishing.
Yeah, see, this part's my jam.
With friends to unlock new weapons, gear, and abilities.
Hi-Fi Rush, yeah.
Then, equip a loadout.
It has that art style to it, Riv.
For a spin.
That's another game I really got to play is Hi-Fi Rush.
In your favor. Heal your teammates.
So what is this, like...
Your enemies, or just straight up knock them out.
Marmalade?
Bring some bot residents.
What about Marmalade, White Wolf? Or is that the name of a game I need to look up?
Or for maximum impact.
Hey, welcome on in, Tank, Hamster, and Raiders. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you doing today, my friend? How was Warhammer?
The more blueprints you'll find for buildings.
How was Warhammer, my friend? We just finished up watching the Wholesome Direct, and now we're watching some extra trailers.
For your next mission. But who says you can't also add some flourishes for fun?
God, see, this looks good, even with the combat.
Whether it's challenging or
oh. You know what's funny, White Wolf? Orange Marmalade is my favorite, actually.
Play now.
Orange Marmalade is actually my favorite. And I make a mean homemade orange marmalade. So I need to look more into this linked Banner Up the Spark game. You know what this also reminds me of? It reminds me of Odd Sparks. That kind of reminds me a little bit of Odd Sparks. You're like Paddington. Yeah. I liked Orange Marmalade before I knew what Paddington Bear was. Also, welcome on in, Scar Maestro. Welcome if I didn't say hello to you. Where was this other game that we were asking about? Mechanic is difficult, but still good. Well, that's good to hear. Passion fruit jelly. That does sound good. Is it marmalade orange? Always orange. Otherwise, it's jelly. No, you can make any citrus fruit can be made into a marmalade. I have made lemon marmalade, and I have made lime marmalade, and lemon lime marmalade before, too. There was another game that people wanted me to look at, but I can't find it now. So if I missed it, please tell me again. Project Shoreline. Speaking of Wholesome, here is Fox. Bops with music. DLC. There it is. Follow my steps. Follow my steps. Oh, this one. No, I haven't watched this trailer yet. So let's watch it together. This looks like Spirit of the North, too. Hey, no worries, Tank. You have a fantastic rest of your day, and thank you for trusting your community with me. We're going to be watching a couple more trailers before I have to dash and go take a shower and cook. But we'll watch a couple more trailers. Yeah, me too, Jiro. Me too. Ooh. That looks like a limping wolf. That is a limping wolf. Oh, poor wolf. Interesting, this one has dialogue. Lou. Oh, crap. This better not be like Endling. Okay. The child is getting older. Ooh, I like this. Okay, Foxhor with Kit. Aww.
Les enfants.
Follow my steps.
Pourtant, je suis tellement heureux de vous.
Interesting that it's... Oh, this is not what I expected. Okay.
J'attends ce moment depuis longtemps. Très cher. Sova. Tes amis connaissent-ils au moins ton passé?
Oh.
Fais ce que tu as à faire.
Neither have I, but it's kind of sexy, White Wolf. Sorry, I've gotten really quiet because I'm...
Tu sais que je tiens toujours mes promesses.
Follow my steps is what it's called. Okay, this was not what I was expecting.
La seule chose que je te demande.
More fascinated than distracted, Cog. More fascinated than distracted. I need to know more about this game because this looks like Legend of Zelda but with wolves. Like, I was expecting a wholesome game, but that's not a wholesome game. An emotional and dreamlike adventure. Exploration, stealth, magical combat, and impactful moral choices. No, but that's okay. So this is why I don't call myself quote unquote a cozy streamer. Is because I will branch out from the cozy genre from time to time when something like piques my interest. And I like this line right here. I like one line I just went over. Here we go. This one line here is what gets me very interested in this. Follow My Steps is a narrative open world RPG blending exploration, stealth, magical combat, and impactful moral choices. Open world RPG. Yes, please. Like, wait, you're telling me I can get lost exploring a world for hours on end and I get to play as a woof woof? Yes, please. I mean, this looks fascinating. And it's French, which is really cool. So yeah, that's definitely going on my list. Kitty overhaul mod. Yeah, who knows, Riv? Who knows? But yeah, that's absolutely fascinating. Because I mean, you know what I was expecting. I said, oh, it's like Spirits of the North. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I'm very intrigued by that. Yeah, me too, White Wolf. Or Winter Wolf, sorry, not White Wolf. There's lots of wolves in the chat today. My chat is full of wolves. But yeah, you're right. You're 100% right there, Winter Wolf. It did make me think of those old, like, Wolf Quest games and stuff. But that's vastly different, and that actually looks really cool. That looks really cool. Too bad they're on the forbidden site. Too bad they're on the forbidden site. I wish they were not on the forbidden site. But I'll still follow them if that's the only place I can get them. Yes, a woo indeed. A woo indeed. Yeah, I do not like going on Twitter these days, but if it's the only place a dev is at, I'll still give them a follow. All right, well. That's a good chat. That's a good quote, though. That's a good quote. All right, well, I don't know. Yeah. Well, the problem in Camper is the industry hasn't moved to Blue Sky yet. So a lot of these indie devs and stuff, they don't have a choice. They have to stay on Twitter to stay with like the publishing companies and stuff. And I still have a Twitter account, so one, I can follow those people, and two, so no one can impersonate me. But I agree. I wish people would get off Twitter as well. I wish people would get Twitter off them as well. But, I mean, you do what you have to. Indie devs have a hard enough time as it is, and they're not going to hurt themselves by not being on a platform that gets them views. It's all they can do. Oh, thank you, Scar Maestro. Thank you. The lovely Talon Wolfen made this for me, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All right, but I don't think there's anything else today. Like Wholesome Direct, I mean, unless y'all have some more trailers that we like to check out really quick, that might be it for me for today, unfortunately. Because sadly, I have more cooking and stuff to do for our D&D session this afternoon, and need to get cleaned up myself and relax a little bit. But yeah, that was a good Wholesome Direct. Not the best Wholesome Direct. And I think part of that is because the games that I really want from the Wholesome Direct, like, were already on Kickstarter at one point in time, or they didn't have a trailer for them. There were definitely some games that I was hoping to see that we did not see. But that's okay. I mean, you're not going to find everything. I'm pulling up the Wholesome Games website. See if there's anything I missed or trailers we want to revisit. I don't think so. I think we pretty much did everything. Well, I should probably look more at Cappy Castaway. But yeah, what do you think, chat? What do you think about that Wholesome Direct? Not the best one. That is not the best Wholesome Direct I've seen, but it was still dang good. Not the best, but still dang good. Still dang good. But what was your favorite game from the Wholesome Direct? We'll start there. What was your favorite game from the Wholesome Direct? Because there were definitely a bunch of them there. I'm glad that we're finally getting more information about Gecko Gods, but they're still not giving us a release date. I am super stoked, though, that Hotel Galactic is coming out next month. Because we are very, very much going to play quite a bit of that game when it comes out. Oh, Llamalandia. That was another one I wanted to look at. Go ahead and add that one to... Oh, there's a demo for Llamalandia. We're going to download that. We're going to open that link. Yeah, unfortunately you did, Revelation. Unfortunately you did, my friend. We are going to be wrapping up very, very shortly. Because I unfortunately have things that I need to do this afternoon. But the VOD will be up shortly on the YouTube and the Twitch, as long as Twitch isn't being stupid again and muting my VODs. There's another one I wanted to look at. It was Linked. I don't think Linked has a demo, though. And Squeakross came out today. I'm going to have to look into getting that one later. I already wishlisted Murray Wildwoods. Sorry, I'm not showing you what I'm looking at right now. I'm not showing you what I'm looking at right now. But yeah, I'm just going off of the website, which, again, if you'd like to see all the games that were in the Wholesome Direct today, this. There you go. There are all the listed games that were in the Wholesome Direct. That also gives you a link to the 2 t-shirts that you can buy. which they are supporting Point of Pride, which helps for gender-affirming care and protecting our trans friends. That is definitely a good charity this year. Where was linked? I just saw it, and I want to pull up the Steam page again. Where is it? There it is. So I need to look more into this game. I need to look more into it before I purchase, because that's money after I just bought other games. But yeah, so unless there are some other demos you'd like, or not demos, other things you would like me to check out, chat, unfortunately that might be where I have to call it for today. One, I'm already like hyped up on coffee and I need to go like do stuff. But I do hope that you all enjoyed. I do hope that you all enjoyed the Wholesome Direct today. There were a lot of good games shown. A lot of good games. Sorry, I'm doing stuff in the background right now. Alright. But yeah, I do unfortunately think that is where I'm going to have to wrap it up, my friends. I do not want to, because I do not want to go adult, but adulting has to happen. So I'm going to find someone nice for us to raid into. But feel free to poke me on the Dis of Chords and all of that fun stuff. And I will happily talk more about Wholesome Direct and all that, because it was a good day. Saw some good stuff. Not disappointed by that Wholesome Direct. The stuff that I'm most excited about, the nice thing is that's not going to hurt me too much in the wallet, because I already have kickstarted them. We'll do blueprints. We'll do blueprints. Because it's been a while since I raided into Fizzwolf. Not to mention, blueprints kind of fits the vibes of what we're doing right now. Yeah, we're going to raid on into Fizzwolf today. Pull up their stream. Get that started. All right. So, thank you everyone for joining me today for this Wholesome Direct shenaniganry. It was quite fun. And I hope that your wish lists haven't gone too crazy. We saw some good ones today. We definitely saw some good ones. And I'm going to have to look into getting that t-shirt. That said, though, that unfortunately is going to be it for me today. I would love to hang around and do more stuff with you all. Probably more Dune Awakening. However, I do have to go do things around the house and cook food for our D&D session this afternoon. So, I have to run. So we are going to raid on into Fizzwolf. That is going to be it for streams this weekend, because we've got plans tomorrow as well. However, I will be back on Monday, where we will be resuming our normal schedule of getting back into Clair Obscure Crosscode, and hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll also have Skyrim ready to go for Wednesday. We'll also try and squeeze some demos in at some point. Yeah, mine too, Winterwolf, mine too. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. So I'm going to go ahead and start that raid over to Fizzwolf. Again, thank you everyone for keeping me company today. It's been a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope that you all enjoyed the Wholesome Direct. Yeah, I wish I didn't, Scar Maestro. I wish I didn't, but that is where my brain goes. That is where my brain goes. All right, friends. But again, thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. And until we see each other again, stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to always, always, always stay crafty. And I'll be seeing y'all again real soon. Take care, everyone.